And 1/6 of our healthcare industry, oh, just let them take it over. I mean, if we ever see any more ridiculous things than this, government-run healthcare when we know Medicare and Medicaid is absolutely broke. And what's going to happen with our deficit? It's going to have to go liquid. If finally a bill gets too big to pay it off. Now we've got to wise up here because things are happening. Okay, the purpose of government: protect the natural or unalienable rights of each individual. Amen. Or, this is important: control the individual for the greater good of global community. Okay, let's look at this: that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Amen. Or, rights and freedoms may in no case be exercised contrary to the purposes and the principles of the United Nations. In short, you're born with rights. Government exists to protect them. You and the product of your labor belong to you. Or, government grants, restricts, or withdraws your rights according to its needs. You and the product of your labor belong to the community. No. Because see, what happens is we're punishing the successful people in business. We say, oh, you're going to bail out the failures. No. You know, what have we worked for? And we're seeing people go under here in this state. And there's corruption in every county. Because one thing, since we started, we've been getting reports from all of these counties, and corruption looms. Politicians are sticking money in their pocket. There's hundreds of thousands of dollars missing in county after county after county, and if you think you're alone, you're wrong. Now, what is socialism but economic control of the people? Now, let's look at this. I'm gonna close here because I don't want to keep going here because I'm prepared for a whole seminar. But whether we're looking at cap and trade, global warming, population control, gun control, open borders, illegal immigration, higher taxes, higher gas prices, and see, I'm prepared to speak on each one of these topics, and gas is going to zoom up. It's creeping up right now. It's going to go where they lock us down, where we have to stay home because it's going to cost $100 to fill up the vehicle. Refusal to drill American oil, education restructuring, international IDs. Remember Schumer and Graham? We do not want an ID card, a national ID card. They're going to say this is going to solve the illegal immigration problem. No, it won't. All it's going to do is cause you to be a good global citizen in a surveillance society they can track and control and number. That's exactly right, because I can't picture these guys going to have to. Okay, here we go now. There's more. Natural health supplement control. Pretty soon vitamins are going to be restricted. Food control. Farming reform. Control of private property. NAICS, N-A-I-S, and global government. This is all part of sustainable development. This is what and that's why when you just tackle one, let's just take gun control and illegal immigration and all these different things, we're going to stay busy all the time unless we just zero in. Now give me 5 minutes and I'll close because I don't want to bore you all tonight, but let me tell you some specific actions that we absolutely have to do to protect our state, because it's about state sovereignty in the end. Okay, now get ready to take your notes. Okay, what we're going to do, and Secure Arkansas really feels like there's a need to do this, the battle we are losing globally. How many of you dread to go to a corn court meeting or a city hall meeting or a school board meeting? It's like, yuck, yuck, yuck. I don't want to do that. But you can call federally, but you don't want to deal locally. Why is that? Why is it that you'll call Schumer and Graham, but you won't call the Justice of the Peace?
They don't know us.
That's it. That's what I was looking for. Okay, let me tell you something. Now, here's what you all have to understand. All of this big agenda, they've got a UN agenda, and like I showed you in the beginning, Barack Obama wants a local partnership, and I'll find that, where there's his picture and how he's partnered with local governments. Did you know that when they have a governor's conference once a year, it's in July, that these governors get together and they have to give accountability to some head. And I'm going to name his name here in just a minute. And so BB reports in to this head of this board of directors. He lives here in Arkansas. And he reports in and he says, this is how much that we have implemented of this green UN agenda. This is how much we've got done in this state. You know who? Yes. And you know who that guy is? The mayor of North Little Rock, and his name is Patrick Hayes. And last year he was the Southwest Regional Director. He had several different states, but now he's over the whole USA, and he's mayor of North Little Rock.